Seeing as that category is a voting category, don't you think it's the one category that you shouldn't be protesting? I think that's what a lot of people have been saying. Like, I mean, if it's a voting category, it probably means you just didn't vote enough, because it probably is not necessarily about who deserves it anymore.
I know
it's
what
more
you
because
mean.
you didn't vote enough, or you didn't push for votes enough. And I think the headies released a statement to that effect, saying your camp didn't even push enough, for your artist and all of that. So maybe you should be taking the blame.
Well, I don't know, but what I know is
Yeah.
that it stood up for one of us. I mean, anybody could have done that.
Was it the right thing to do, though? Was it the right way to stand up for, you think?
Maybe it could have been managed, but I mean, I don't see anything wrong with saying we think this should have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Maybe just the way it was said.
I don't know. I don't know.
What did you guys talk about when that? Because it was your moment that was sort of eaten into. Do you feel bad about that?
I don't even know why people think that it stole my moment. No, because I finished my speech just fine.
Yeah.
When I went on stage, I said I dedicated my award to God, YBNN, and Kesh. I said that. I started that. I said it myself, because of course we thought he was going to win, and Kesh, this is for you. I mean, and Olamide took the mic and said the same thing too, although. And then the drama started.
So what happened after you guys left there? Because we've heard so many other things about,
we just went our separate ways.
Altercations and all of that. Have you seen him since then?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happened. I mean,
is he remorseful?
He apologized that he didn't let me finish my speech.
Okay. And
I told him, I said, bro, I finished just fine. I even said that on Twitter. So I mean, I didn't even feel bad. Although people went on and on about how I should have let me finish my speech, but I didn't even feel like that way. But hey. I mean,
a lot of us were happy that things got mended quickly with Don Jazzy and the Mavins. Some people were not. Some people wanted the beef to drag on for a bit. Who approached who? Who placed the call?
That bit, I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know. Even when all the thing was happening on social media, because some of us were still talking. I still called Ricardo Banks to thank him, to congratulate him, and then DJ and I still talked. So there was no bad blood whatsoever. It was just like misunderstanding of some sorts, and then almost immediately they sorted it. So, but I don't know how it happened. I don't know.
More commercial stuff is going to be coming from that, obviously. Is that in the plans? Have you heard things like that? I mean, we saw he released a video recently wearing the llama outfits.
We've seen
telecoms companies using the line now for their ads and all of that.
They just want to ride on some boats. So, but even the video, like I think it did the video before the edits or something. Yeah, so that couldn't have been the video. The old saga.
Yeah,
couldn't have.
So it just tied in nicely.
Yeah.
What do you feel about awards generally, though?
Oh, I think. I mean, to be honest, they're trying. At the same time, you cannot please everybody.
Yeah.
Some people want to win, some people expect to win, and some people don't win. So all of these things like this might just continue. I'm sure even in the Grammys it happens. So
yeah.
I mean, but I think they're doing fine.
I mean, we've seen this happen, especially internationally as well. Where I think it was Kanye who was the most famous one. So it's something that happens quite often. But how do you draw the line now between when you win, accepting happily, and when you don't win, calling it false? You know what I mean? Because I've always wondered with artists generally, the same award you're excited to win, the next year when you don't win it, you bash the organization.
To each his own. I, for one, I'm never perturbed about such things. I mean, if I win, if I don't win, it doesn't mean I'm not a winner. Yeah, I probably need to put in more work, or work on more recognition, or work. Actually, because one thing that we all make mistakes is, I said it one time to a friend. I said, you assume, even your friends will assume that you will win. They will not vote for you. Yeah. So I mean, all of these things we need to tidy them up and all. So I think we should just handle these things like very amicably, and it's never that serious. That's me.
Cool. Seeing as your sound is so different from most of the YBNL, how long before we see Adekunle Gold or Olamide Lil Kesh sort of?
Somebody asked Olamide lately, like, when is he going to feature me on the song, or when am I going to feature him? He just said, leave that boy alone. Let him just be doing this song.
But wouldn't you want to do a song with Olamide?
I definitely want to.
Or Lil Kesh?
I mean, Olamide, of course, those guys. I mean, even Victor.
Yes.
All the guys on the label. I mean, I would like to do something, because I'm not a fan of putting myself in a box and saying, okay, this is my sound, and then nothing can happen. Of course. So we're working on the sound already, and then very soon you guys will hear about it.
Interesting.
Trust me.
What genre of music do you do, though?
It's something that I called myself. I named it Urban High Life, because I'd done a lot of pop sound. There was one time that any morning I wake up and I'm not Bruno Mars, I feel very bad. You know? I used to be Bruno Mars, like a stan, you know. So I was always doing.
You even name dropped him in your song before.
You know. So I was doing Bruno Mars and then bit of R&B, but then it wasn't working.
Okay.
Some people liked it, but I didn't want some. I wanted everybody to like it. So I embraced my roots. In Yoruba, I always said a lot of English lines in my song.
Yeah.
But I noticed that I sound very good when I sing Yoruba. So how about I just mix these things together? I love them Obey, and King Sunny Ade.
Yeah.
And then I love indie songs from the likes of The Script, Coda Line, Maroon 5. How about I bring these two together? Let's bring the high life and then the folk, the pop, and everything. So Urban High Life is a fusion of high life and then pop and folk sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you think you're the only one in that space?
Well, for now, I think so.
What are we expecting from you this year?
An album, definitely.
Okay.
It's in works already, and I don't have a date yet. Neither do I have a title. I said to you, but very soon you get to hear about it. But I've been recording all along, and well.
Are you happy with the industry? Because I've had a lot of people on this chair, and I'm sure when you interact with your colleagues as well, there's always a lot of pressure to do a certain sound, in the Nigerian industry, where it has to be commercial or it has to be danceable for you to make money. Are you happy with how the industry is set up now?
Thing is, to be honest, when before now we know that the sound has been one way. To be very honest, if it has to be some certain tempo or something for it to be a hit, but some of us don't agree. I even before I released Sade, I was doing something entirely different because I know that I cannot be one of these guys. I'm not as good as them. So why am I playing their parts, like being their part, if I can do extraordinary?
Yeah.
So this is one thing that I know best to do. It just might get me like a win. So let me just do what I know best to do.
How long are you willing to do it for before
for a long time.
might consider switching if it's not
For a long time.
getting you the sort of result you want?
For a long time, by God's grace. I'm comfortable here. So and it's easy for me to make like thousands of these ones, by God's grace. So yeah, and like I said lately, you don't have to go mainstream. Let mainstream come to you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How's your love life?
Oh yeah.
How's your girlfriend doing?
I have a girlfriend. Why are you asking me that?
Because I know you have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Don't you have a girlfriend?
How about we talk about that later?
So you have a girlfriend?
Like a guy.
I'm not asking you her name. I'm not asking you where she is. I said, how is your girlfriend doing?
Okay, she's fine.
Okay, so you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who is your girlfriend?
You don't have to know. Don't worry. You know. So why are you putting me
Do I
on
know?
blast? I don't know.
Is it who I'm thinking, or?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. It's your private life. Let me not push it too much. So you're happily in a relationship.
Yeah, with everything.
You're not one of those who claim to be dating their music at the
No,
detriment
I
of.
won't say that, that's cheesy.
That's a very cheesy line, isn't it? So why do artists always say that?
I don't know. I could decide to. Yeah, anyway, whatever works for anybody. If you want to keep your thing going on low key, but yeah. Different.
Is it I had Cynthia Morgan here sometime last year, and she said she would never date anyone in the industry. And I know people say that sometimes as well. Does that bother you? Is it something you're comfortable with?
No, all these things I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm fine.
Regardless of what the person does, or
yeah, I'm fine.
Because
at the end of the day, what will be. So.
No, but I guess why people say that is clashing, maybe.
Yeah.
Having time for each other when you guys are so busy doing your thing. It's always nicer when one person is a lot less, out there.
I tell people, till you get there, you never know. You never know what's happening. So it just takes like an extra understanding of some sort to balance, find the balance. So once you find that, I think you'll be all right.
Great stuff. Yeah. So album this year, you don't know when in 2016?
I don't know, but soon.
Definitely this year. Any singles coming out soon?
Yeah, probably one more before the album.
Great stuff. Well, seeing as Olamide releases an album like every 2 weeks or something, I'm sure you guys are going to be learning from that as well. Thank you very much, Adekunle Gold, for being here today. Good luck in 2016.
Thank you.
Hopefully when you come back in maybe another year, we'll be talking about even bigger things.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.